Hey you guys, welcome back to Moto Creek. I'm Chris. We're here with a new project. We have a product from Dreamizer today. We're going to install it on this 2020 Street Glide from Harley Davidson. We have a driver's side seat rest, backrest for it. Dreamizer carries a bunch of products like this for your Harleys. Any of your road bikes, Road Kings, Street Glides, all of those wonderful bikes that Harley Davidson produces. We have this product here from them, which is a nice soft padded backrest that we're going to install on this bike. Like I said, this is a 2020 Street Glide. It's got a wonderful seat, nice and soft, but it can use a little bit more padding here for the long rides. So if this interests you, hang out and let's install this on this bike. All right, first thing first is we're going to remove this nice soft seat and get down to the components underneath. Okay, now that we got our seat off, you want to come in and locate these two bolts that are right here behind, right behind the battery box. Basically, they're going to hold your rear fender bracket on. And on this 2020 Street Glide, it is a 7/16 socket. All right, once you got those bolts off, you want to find your hardware that came with your backrest. And this main body piece right here is going to come with two brackets. This is one bracket right here, and the other bracket looks like this. So this bracket here is going to be for your 1997 to 2008 models, and this bracket right here is from your 09 to your 2023 bracket models. And this being a 2020, this is the bracket we're going to use. So with your kit is going to be some hardware. My kit actually didn't end up with the hardware. I kind of get some packets that get shipped to me kind of from all over for these guys. So I'm guessing my hardware fell out of the box because the box was pretty beat up when I got it. But hopefully you have all your hardware with your kit. I did find just a couple little bolts here and a nut that will put this all together. So we're going to assemble this real quick and make it nice and loose on here so that it will slide back and forth whichever direction we need to make it fit. Okay, once you got your bracket semi-assembled here with your bolt running through it and it's loose enough, you want to come down and locate right down here at the back of your battery box. On mine is two more bolts that the bottom of these brackets are going to fall in. So if you set this up right here and kind of eyeball it, you can see the two bolts that the bottom hanger is going to bolt into, and you want to take those apart. Mine in particular was a 1/2 inch on this 2020 Roadstar. Okay, right here is where our two bolts were removed. So now we're going to take our unit, and I went ahead in advance and I kind of seen where this should be in reference to my seat, but there's a ton of holes here for you to be able to move this back and forth to whatever fits good for the slot of your seat. But mine was the second hole from the back right here, and that allows me to line this all up nice in the front. And I'll bring you down in here closer so you can see what I just did. So I'll get these all in here. These nuts on top. So let's bring it in here. As you can see, we got these two bolts that we put back in for the lower hanger. I still got it nice and loose. And then right here we have the two bolts for the top. That's generally what you're gonna get. So now that I got all the hardware in here and on and fitted, I'm gonna cinch it all down nice and tight. And then we can put the seat back on. So I want to show you guys that there are a bunch of detents on this, and I want to show you that they're actually on both sides, okay? And that's important in this one in particular because we had to take and flip this around, this bar, so that the pitch of this angle right here actually fit better and came closer to the rider. So you are able to spin this around either direction so that you can either get a little less or a little more room depending on where your back position is. So with those detents being on both sides, there is inside of that hanger that we just put in there is a little ball on a spring. So as you stick this in the slot and shove it down in there, it will click onto those detents and it'll retain it in there. So not too bad. It's nice and flexible. It does have a pretty cool pocket that is semi-stitched with some Velcro. So you can add a couple tools in there, maybe your road snacks. Overall, not so bad. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off and sit on it. See where we're at here. So with my feet up on the shifter, nice and comfy. You got all the room back here to ride when I got the upper pegs. That's gonna be pretty nice on a long ride. So definitely handy. It's not intrusive. It doesn't get in the way of the rear passenger. And I can see it being a very comfortable ride for many, many miles. So. All right, you guys, well, there you have it. That's a pretty easy installation of this product. Dreamizer offers a ton of products just like this, and if you're out to customize your bike or improve it and give it any kind of style or flash, feel free to look up their website and check out all the products that they have. This particular product I'll link in the description below, so if it interests you, you can pick one up. I think that it's a very simple design, which is sometimes simple is the best. So I think it'll go many miles and add plenty of comfort for most riders. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more like this, hit that subscribe button and join the family. And until then, we'll catch you on the next one.